What is up? Welcome to episode 95. Episode 95 of the DCC podcast. That means we've been doing this 95 episode. I've been kind of saying the same things for 95 episodes.
We just been talking.
Yeah, man.
That's what we do.
A little convo. You know what I was thinking about when I was at work today? I was like, the Marvel Universe is crazy as hell. And so much happens in New York. You know what I mean? Like, you got Spider-Man. You got Bloods and Crips. Like, you got Bloods and Crips and Spider-Man. So, like, I would have been up out of New York, where I'm sorry, like, the biggest fights happen in New York. They're, like, tearing buildings apart.
Yeah, nigga.
I'm like, I am out of here. I'm going to Jersey. Like,
nothing happens in Jersey. Jersey is, like, mad low-key.
So, the Marvel Universe is wild for just what happens in New York alone.
Yeah.
But, did you want to?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know how much the pandemic fuck niggas up when niggas are so incapable of having a normal conversation. So I was at work and I work overnight and they pretty much changed my department. Like, I think it was on Monday. They changed my department, so I was like at a different part of the building. And this random guy came up to me. First, he was giving me, like, Starburst. So I'm like, I don't want candy from strangers. That's, like, the number one. Exactly. So then he was, like, telling me how the secret to not getting COVID and not getting, like, you know, sick is to drink tap water. And I'm like, okay.
That sounds like the way to get COVID.
Exactly. I'm like, if this is the type of conversation... He's a spy.
He's a secret agent.
I'm like, yo, the nigga was weird as hell. Then he asked me if I watch anime. Then he started to put anime on. First of all, he was invading my space in my fucking cubicle. And then he's like fucking trying to put anime up on like his phone screen so we can watch it. He was like, this is anime. I'm like, I'm aware of what anime is. I just don't fucking watch it. It was an overall terrible experience at 3 a.m. Like, oh my god.
That just sounds like too much going on, and you're just involved. You know
I know. Like, yo, get the fuck away from me.
I'm like, all due respect, you need to go be a human over there, and I'll do that shit right here. Because all that, I heard all that. I'm like, yo, you're just involving me. This is how you live your life, and I'm just involved now.
What made it worse is that he had some substance in a bottle, and this is the kicker. He's like, do you want some tea? And I was like, no. And then he was like, apple juice? And I'm like, nigga, I don't want nothing you're giving.
Are you a guest?
Exactly. Like, the fuck is wrong? Yo, it was the most ghetto experience of my life. It was just strange. It was mad weird.
Man, interest you in the beverage.
I'm like, nigga, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Like, I don't want any more Starburst. He gave me like 5 things of Starburst. I'm like, yo, chill out. I'm like, where are you getting this from? He's like, home.
Hold on. You're one of those that got the shit in the Ziploc bag?
Yeah, I was like, nah, nigga, you're being mad sus.
It's goldfish.
I'm good. Don't worry. He's open his jacket. He's like, what you want?
I got tea.
I'm like, nah, nigga. I looked at the bottle. It was mad, like, piss color.
Nah.
He was like, tea? And I'm like,
nah, you need to get out of here,
He's
buddy.
like, apple juice? Like, I'm not falling for none of it. That's
from tea
piss.
to apple juice.
Word. That's piss in the bottle, my nigga.
That's wild. He's a wild man. No shout-outs to him. But let's get into our episode. Before we actually get to our topics, we're gonna interest you with the brand right in front of us. Shop Glow Nude. Sorry.
Yeah, guys, head on over to our new domain. As you guys know from the last episode, we moved domains, so our new domain is www.glownudeshop.com. Still similar, just switch the shop around to the end. Make sure our Instagram is still the same. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at glow.nude. 100% organic products, 100% vegan. Parabens, no.
No parabens.
No parabens. No toxins. No, none of that shit. Strictly homemade. All the ingredients that you can read. Strictly meant to lighten your skin, erase dark spots. No one likes the look of dark spots, so let's get rid of them and show your true glowing skin at www.glownudeshop.com and visit us on our Instagram at glow.nude.
Yeah, word up, word up. And Valentine's Day coming up, so perfect
Yes.
self-care.
Yes, you can
Yeah,
buy the
little
bundle for an easy, measly price of $49. You get the scrub that you see in front of you, and you get a glow serum and a soap, the complete package for glowing skin. So you want to head on over to our website again at www.glownudeShop.com.
Yeah, word up. All right, let's get into it.
Let's dive on in.
How are we doing this today?
What's the structure?
Start off with relationship.
Relationships gonna kill you.
I had something to do with relationship, and it's what? Career, right? Career or relationship. But there are a few little things we can just kind of add on to this specific one.
Yep.
Career or relationship. I don't know if we talked about this. We might have.
We bridged the surface.
A little bit.
Did you want to end?
No, you should explain what
Yeah.
you mean career or...
It's more in the sense of, I feel like, given that a lot of us are more career driven nowadays, and a lot of us also in the same breath want to be in relationships, but I feel like most of the time one is at the expense of the other. Because granted, you're human beings. When you're in a relationship, it's always, the time has to be allocated to your partner. You have to show your partner attention, you know what I'm saying? But how do you go about it when you're career driven and you have to spend majority of your day focusing on your career and paying attention to your partner? It's cool when you guys have businesses together, but what about
If it's separate.
I think it all has to do with how you manage your time, you know what I mean? Like, if you have enough, like, I guess free time in the day, a lot of that time should be allocated to your partner if you know that you lack in that area. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a time for everything. Like, it always goes back to time, you know what I mean? Like, it's 24 hours in a day. Are you really working on your business 24 hours at a time? It's like,
Sometimes
at least...
it beats like that, yo.
I know, but like, you got 1 hour, you got 2 minutes, you got 5 minutes. Like, it's gonna be like you don't even really care about your partner at one point. You know what I mean? It's all about time management. It always boils down to time management. You gotta allocate a lot of that time to your partner if you want to have a partner. If you're like, yo, man, I don't really got time for this lovey-dovey shit, I'm trying to get these money, then you're gonna have to make that. You have to make that choice that, all right, maybe I need to let this relationship go or whatever.
Yeah. I just feel like sometimes, like, I remember when B. Simone said that being an entrepreneur, she don't really want a guy that
Got a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So it's like, it's kind of like two different worlds, you know what I'm saying? With a 9 to 5, it's just those are your hours. You work within that time frame. When you're an entrepreneur, it's 24/7.
Yeah.
You may have like 1,000 orders to ship, and then you're like, yo, like, I gotta sit here all night. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? So
Yeah, definitely.
it's two different worlds. Because you get off at 5, you clocked out, I'm still on the clock.
Yeah.
I'm working 20.
So yeah, it all has to do with understanding the person who's more career driven too. Like, you gotta understand that they can't be texting you all the time. They can't be on FaceTime all the time because there's money out here, man, and I'm getting it independently. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
not like I wait and the paycheck comes at a specific time. It's like I gotta work for it. So yeah, I guess the other person or the other partner would have to understand that, like, you're getting this money all the time. It's not just 9 to 5.
Right.
And you gotta understand the 9 to 5 person's like, yo, this is the time they have too. So it's
This is the
yeah,
time that I work,
It's
man.
understand each other's time.
Yeah.
It always comes down to time. Time.
Yep.
All right, and we had bridging into the same area, having money in a relationship. You mean like how you spend it, or like not having it? Like,
Did I write that? I don't remember where I wrote it.
but I mean, we can talk about it. It's more so, I mean, looking at it, having money in. I feel like, yeah, maybe you won't.
I think I was trying to get somewhere else. Like, I think I was thinking about it in the sense of like, when a person's on the grind, right? And you know that their funds is just headed towards something else, and it's not necessarily, they're not like standing on like the highest stack, but it's just that how long do you stay in a situation when the person is just in their grind mode? You know what I'm saying? Because you know, a lot of people talk about, oh, you wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym. You know what I'm saying? But those times is fucking tough, bruh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine having to, like, I know when you're committed to somebody, you're committed. But imagine having to just, like, be in, like, a hardship every single time.
Yeah, I feel like it comes down to whether or not you care for this relationship, because not everybody want to be in the gym in the bleachers watching you miss them free throws, you know, until them shit starts sinking. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
a lot of people not gonna want to be in the studio with you all day while you're trying to write a song. It's like 4 hours. We heard the same beat on loop for 4 hours straight. You know what I mean? So it all has to come down to understanding your role in the relationship and whether or not you can take that shit. You know what I mean? Could you be with an inspiring entrepreneur? Could you be with an inspiring musician? Like,
it's a lot of broke.
It's a lot of struggling, and you know, this
Yeah.
person, if they're fully committed to their craft, maybe not have money to take you on dates all the time. You know what I mean? So
imagine when niggas, let's say a Kanye West, imagine when niggas was like, he wasn't doing shit, you know what I'm saying? And he was legit trying, in grind mode. Imagine you saying, you know what, I think we should separate.
You're just not focusing on me.
Yeah, this is not
yeah.
And then a couple years later, you know, billionaire, making hella money, and then you're like, damn, I really, like, missed the moment, you know what I'm saying?
It's whether or not you even care for the person, you know what I mean? A lot of people are selfish, you know, too.
That's true.
It's like, man, I want you to focus on me. Like, fuck what you doing. Like, maybe you're not, they don't even believe in your dream.
That's
that
true.
too. So if you even see that type of energy, you already know what type of moves you should be making in this relationship. But yeah, you gotta be willing to be a referee. You gotta be willing to, you know, pick up them rebounds. You gotta be able to stay in the gym, stay in the studio when this person is in grind mode. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
That's what it comes down to. One more. I think we have another relationship related one. Yeah, the love, right?
Love. Yeah. I wanted to say how I feel like a lot of people don't realize how fucked up love is. Like, low key though. Like, I don't know if it's whether it's like toxic or whether it's just like the emotions you feel from said love. You know what I'm saying? Because have you ever thought about when somebody has been in love that they kill their partner?
What?
Like, you ever watch Snap?
I know, I've seen the Lifetime.
Yeah, like,
Lifetime
you,
shit.
you feel me? Like, so it's just like, yo.
Is it love or is it obsession?
But
man?
that's the thing. But that comes
It's
with
not
love.
really love,
but
though.
that's the component of love. Love is built up with a lot of things because it's still no definition to what love is because it's subjective. But it's like when you love somebody that you care for them so much, and then it could be like they're not treating you right, but you still love them. A lot of people don't know how to just separate. You can love somebody and just leave the situation, but I feel like they just be so in love with, like, cause look at Joe from You.
I don't watch that show like I don't really know much, you know, but I know he be on his killer vibes. But
yeah, but it
I feel like all that boils down to like obsessive. It's like psychotic obsession. You know what I mean? It's not like oh, I'm obsessed with you. Oh, you know, any type of obsession.
But you don't
anything,
hate them. You don't hate.
I know,
the
but
person.
it's a mental illness though. You know
So
what I mean?
so you feel like, but I feel like obsession, the healthy.
At that extent,
yes.
like with that guy,
it's kind
Joe.
of turned up.
That is psychotic. That's not love. That's just psychotic. Like, you need help.
I don't know.
That's what I think. But yeah, I understand. Like, yeah, you could love someone to a dangerous point, but you gotta understand, like, if it has to get dangerous, then you gotta analyze yourself, because it's like, it doesn't have to be this way. You could love someone and walk away from them. You could love someone and not want to kill them. You know, this is possible. So I feel like if you're gearing towards any type of negativity, like smash somebody's car because they broke up with you, like, it's something else. You're in a psychotic obsession with another person. That's not love, in my opinion.
Is it just the attachment that you feel with the person? Because it's like, imagine...
It's obsession, yeah. I'm obsessed with who you are as a person.
But that's...
And what you do.
Imagine how weird that is. As a human being, you develop something with somebody else and it's not tangible. And then think about how that can trigger you into doing certain things. Because imagine your first heartbreak. how niggas be crying and you just feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
It feels like it physically hurts.
Yeah, so it's just like, what the hell? Like, what the hell is this? Are these emotions? Like, it feels crazy.
Some human shit.
Yeah. It's just weird, yo.
Yeah, I mean, we're still learning more about ourselves as like humans and shit. So it just comes with the territory.
That's true.
But without all that being said, we're gonna go ahead and take a break right here. This is a beat by me, Jay Degrees. Enjoy. All right, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. I did. We used to do that at the shows. We got back from the break. I'm like, yo, you didn't though. But yeah, let's keep it going. We had limits with doing business. Limits with business. I think like when you're a entrepreneur, you're someone who owns your own business. I feel like there's a lot of mistakes that get made, especially if you're new in it. Like, you know what I mean, taking the wrong promo or like, you know, giving out, you know what I mean, some confidential information, you know, doing wrong business. So I feel like you should limit yourself on who you do business with. You know what I mean? So with that being said, have you feel like you've came to any type of realization like that when you were trying to do your business, like there were some bad deals or?
I just feel like when it comes to business, yo, this shit is hard as hell. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I feel like in the first year, well, it hasn't even been a year, but in like the first couple of months, I made a lot of mistakes. That's because I feel like I'm the type of person that I like to just prepare ahead of time. So it's like, I don't ever want to come to a moment where I'm not prepared or I don't have things set up where it's like, yo, now I need this, now I gotta get this, you know what I'm saying? So I pretty much set everything ahead of time, not realizing what everything would look like, you know what I'm saying? And then when things don't equate, it's like a lot of money allocated to things that didn't need, you know what I'm saying, or need that much energy at the time. So I feel like in business, it definitely pays to do research, and it definitely pays to just like, you know, slow and steady and just take your time. I know in this day and age with like Instagram, where everybody's just showing their end result and they don't show how, and even if they do, it's kind of glamorized. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like in a way where you feel like you kind of got to struggle cutely. You know what I'm saying? You can't really struggle when there's days where you don't get an order at all. Or there's days when niggas not even coming on your website. They like, fuck your shit. You know what I'm saying? So
not really, but it's how you see it. You see it that way, yeah.
So it's like you kind of have to be prepared for those days. You know what I'm saying? If this is what you really want to do. There's times that I've sat and I'm like, damn, maybe I should just scrap it and start all over. But I know everything takes time, and I know that it's just like you kind of have to just hang in there, you know, and just know, because there's times where you probably should give up, but you kind of just got to know when to say, all right, I've exhausted all my options, let me just take a different route.
Yeah, you're gonna be broke for a while too.
Yes.
Because a lot of people don't understand. Yeah, making a business could make you a lot of money, but you could also spend a lot of money and not get anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you got to make sure your price points are cool too, because I know what customers have to understand is that if we want things to be cheaper, we would. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for the small businesses only, because this is our money that we're putting in.
Yeah.
These big companies, they be making shit for like 1 cent and selling it to you for like $1,000. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to us small business people, we actually are trying to make you guys get the best deals. And you kind of have to understand sometimes it's like, yo, we don't have the money to be making shit $1. Like, you know? So
you think this is?
You have to understand, like, yo, if something is $50, understand that I balled it down from 80 to 50, you know, just so you guys can like get the product and understand the product and just know that it works, but just know that I had to put in the equal money to make you guys like get a product that work.
Word up. These are facts. And definitely I want to double back to the research. You definitely want to do your research. Yeah. Take your time, man. Don't just jump into it like it's a TikTok dance. You know what I mean? You definitely want to do all the research. This is coming from people who have definitely made mistakes with businesses. Get your LLCs, get your business licenses. Make sure that you're conducting business under the right business type. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just make sure that you stay in the behind the scenes slow grind for the longest.
Yeah.
Don't try to rush, you know what I'm saying? Because what you're seeing on Instagram and all these other platforms are like people who may have did it behind the scenes and they don't want to show you what they did, you know? So just don't get fooled by those things. Understand that, what you're doing is different and your lane is paved out different than theirs. So don't get like envious and tempted. So you're just like, oh, my business needs to make 1,000 orders right now. I need to be a billionaire right now. You know what I'm saying?
Fucked if you can't support really that type of traffic.
Exactly, because it's a lot of shit that people pay for behind the scenes than just like, oh, pushing out a product. Like, here you go, give me $8. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it's a lot more. It's a lot more work.
Facts. A little bit of business knowledge for you guys who are interested in being entrepreneurs, and feel free to hit us up, especially me. You know what I mean? I love giving advice. I feel like we're all here to help each other.
Email us.
Yeah.
It should be on the screen.
That being said, in business, especially any type of African American, anyone of African descent, black people, whatever, you feel like you just get tossed into this category even though you don't mean to. You're just trying to conduct business or be just a normal person at your job. And now all of a sudden, you're here code switching, and now you're a token black guy. Coming from a token black guy. I'm just trying to be normal, bro. Like, I'm just trying to survive.
I'm just trying to be
I'm trying to be
person.
me.
Exactly. And
I never asked for this, bro. I never asked for any of this. So I feel like, especially black people, like, you get tossed in a category you never asked for. You see somebody walking by, you gotta do the fake smile.
Like that.
I'm not threatening. I'm not threatening. You know what I mean?
It's mad annoying. Like, I see it a lot. It's like you kind of have to like disarm yourself in like a weird ass way, and then now you just look creepy instead of just being. You can't even be normal as a black person. You kind of just have to just like somebody walking by. You kind of just have to be like, oh, like, I'm scared too. Like,
sorry, I'm black. I'm sorry, I'm black.
Yeah, you kind of just gotta like. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just a normal black person. Like, yo.
Oh,
you gotta whisper because God forbid you talk at your normal rate. You're yelling and you're aggressive.
I just feel like you're being a little bit aggressive.
Yeah, I'm just like, so what do you want me to say?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Couldn't do customer service for too long. Definitely couldn't do customer service for too long.
Hell no.
But yeah,
I got called a nigger. Like,
nigger.
I've been called a nigger.
Nigger.
So many times.
I don't know what people's problem is, but it definitely stems from a place of hate, and I don't take none of that shit offensively because I know where it's coming from. Yeah. You're definitely having a hard human experience, and that's on you, buddy. You're not gonna let it come into me.
It's just so bizarre. It's like, what are we in the 1800s?
It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, we got movies. Oh, movie that traumatized you as a kid. I feel like this is another one we might have brushed into, but why not? I feel like there's a lot of movies that probably traumatized me. Yes. Damn, as a kid though, I'm trying to dig deep into. I didn't fuck with clowns for the longest. So any type of movie that had a clown either laughing hysterically like he was trying to do something, or I don't know. I didn't like
that fucking creepy.
I didn't like when they had kids moving weird in movies, especially in the dark. So I was like, you know.
When they crawling backwards.
Yeah.
You know what movie that was? Anything with dolls scare me, but there's a specific movie when the little action figure dolls came to life. You remember?
Oh yeah.
That movie used to
like
scare
Toy
the crap.
Soldiers or something.
Yes, that's the movie. That shit used to scare the crap out of me. It was like, why?
That was a fun movie.
It was so creepy because it just made me feel. At the time, they kept putting out movies.
I was
like
looking
that.
at my toys like, if y'all niggas
y'all just want to try something. Like, I had a lot of dolls. You know what I'm saying? They all could jump me. Like,
we could get busy if y'all want to do something.
I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I really wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling that.
That's funny though, because I remember that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good movie. They was fighting for real. I don't know how that happened.
It really was. That's
how
what
did
I'm
they
saying,
even came to life? I don't
And they
remember.
was taking niggas down for real, so I was really scared. Like, yo, this could really get hectic for me. Like,
a lot of dolls.
Yeah, like, I had mad at them niggas, so I was scared. Like, I really was.
Man, shout out to Toy Soldiers. Shout out to Toy Story. All those movies about toys coming to life. They made a lot of those. It's like they were trying to push a message across.
They really was, yo.
But let's move into our music take, right?
Music.
Almost stumbled on my words right there. We got, you know what? Let's do your person. You had one up there.
Yes.
I actually don't know much about this.
One of our own. If you know him, if you are in Jamaica or if you're not in Jamaica, TRABASS. He is one of ours actually. He is Jamaican and
Jamaican YouTuber, right? Yeah.
Yes, he's a Jamaican YouTuber. He makes funny videos, parodies, all that good stuff, and he is in music. His
Can't play the song, remember?
Nah, I'm not gonna play the song.
Screwed.
I was just gonna say his EP actually made it to #1 on Apple Music in the dancehall reggae category. So shout outs to him. I just wanted to give a shout out to our very own. Go check out his EP. It's on, I believe, Spotify and Apple Music and all that good stuff. So wherever you stream your music.
It's called.
Oh, my bad, 1989.
I'm sorry, I was looking at it.
I'm just like, telling you everything.
When are you going to say the name of the
actual?
actual?
His name is TRABASS, guys, and his EP is called 1989. So
it'll be up, so
yeah.
You ain't even got to worry. One of ours, we actually interviewed him, but I think he went into a little switch up. Like, he switched up how he was doing stuff, changed his name from Irina to Slap. I think Slap or Back Slap, but on this song it says Slap. Warzone, he's doing drill.
Ooh.
He's a drill guy now. I think he's been in the drill thing for about the 2 years now, but this song right here, it's going numbers. It's doing numbers on YouTube. I think he's about to put it on Apple Music, but you can definitely check it out on YouTube. It's Warzone. Shit goes crazy, and he's from Plainfield. He's from our city, so definitely gonna show love. Shout outs to Irina now. Slap, Slap, Back Slap, however he wants to be addressed. Go check it out.
And go check out that episode. I don't remember the name, the number of the episode, but it's on YouTube and it's on Anchor and all your platforms that there's about.
Yeah, it's the Irina episode.
Yes.
You'll see it. We gotta definitely get back in our interviewing bag.
Coming soon.
Coming soon, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it for today, right? You don't have anything else?
Nah, that's all, folks.
Make sure to subscribe everywhere. Anchor, YouTube.
Mainly on Anchor.
Yeah, definitely Anchor.
Kind of like our Patreon.
Support our Anchor.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Support our Anchor.
Help us bring you guys more fun content.
Yes, like, share, subscribe on our YouTubes, on our Instagram, on our TikTok. All is the same thing, I believe, right?
Yeah,
Degrees Couch Chronicles.
All right, guys. We're at war with ourselves. We're at war with everyone outside. Stay safe out there, guys. Peace.